In this module, we're going to look at nomenclature, specifically the nomenclature of covalent compounds. And I want to remind you, a covalent compound is a compound that is a homogeneous substance composed of more than one element. All of those elements have to be nonmetals. Because of its structure, it can combine in any number of ratios, so the name of the compound will show us how many of each element we have. And to do that, we have to use prefixes to help us know the numbers. And the prefixes we use for covalent compounds are mono for 1, di for 2, tri for 3, tetra for 4, penta for 5, hexa for 6, hepta for 7, octa for 8, nona for 9. Now we will omit mono for the first element. So if the first element has only one thing, we will not call it mono, the name of the element. We'll just start with the element name. But for second and third elements, we will use the mono to indicate that there is only one. And the last element, we're going to take the root of its element name and add "-ide" to it to indicate that the compound is ending. So let's try a couple. We have a formula, P2O5. So let's try to name it. If we look at that, P is a symbol for phosphorus, and there are two of them. So the first part of the name will be diphosphorus, naming the first element. There are 5 oxygen, so that's going to be penta, and this is the last element of our compound, so it's going to end in "-ide, so it's going to be diphosphorus pentoxide. Let's try another one, CO. If we look at that, we have 1 carbon, which would be mono, but because it's the first element, we don't write the word mono, and we just write carbon. The second element, oxygen, there's also only 1, so it gets mono, because it is the last one, and because it's the last one, it also gets the "-ide. So this becomes carbon monoxide. We can also try to figure out formulas from names, if we have them. So if I was given the name trinitrogen monosulfide, the trinitrogen means there are 3 nitrogens, so I'd write an N with a subscript 3. The monosulfide means there is 1 sulfur, so I would write an S with no subscript because there is an implied 1. So the formula for trinitrogen monosulfide would be N3S. That's how we can write formulas from covalent names or get names from covalent formulas. This ends the module on covalent nomenclature.